Welcome to Understanding Yes, No, Not Given Questions, Part 1. Presented by Bounce English. In this video, you will learn the difference between yes, no, and not given questions on the IELTS reading exam. The IELTS reading exam has several types of questions, including multiple choice, matching, filling in tables or diagrams, and yes, no, not given, or true, false, not given. Answering yes, no, not given, or true, false, not given questions present some unique challenges to the test taker. In this video, we'll just refer to them as yes, no, not given questions. Let's look at an example. First, you have a long reading passage with several paragraphs. Then, there are the test instructions and the yes, no, not given statements that you need to answer. In my experience as an IELTS teacher, students seem to really hate yes, no, not given questions. Many students find them really confusing. The truth is, yes, no, not given questions are not that hard once you understand them. How do you do this, you ask? Okay, hang in there. I'll talk you through it. Well, the key to doing well on yes, no, not given questions is to make sure that you understand the difference between yes, no, and not given on the IELTS exam. So what does yes, no, not given really mean? Yes, I can find information in the reading that confirms the test statement. Yes means that somewhere in the reading you can find information that confirms the test statement is true. No, I can find something in the reading that contradicts the test statement. If you find something in the text that shows you that the test statement cannot be true, then the answer is no. Not given. There is no information in the text to confirm or contradict the test statement. If you cannot find any specific information that shows the statement is true or not true, then the answer is not given. When you understand how yes, no, not given differ, you will be able to answer these questions more confidently. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine the IELTS reading text is, "Tomorrow will be sunny and warm." Oh, that looks so lovely. The test questions are, yes, no, not given, the weather will be fine tomorrow. Yes, no, not given, it will be cold tomorrow. And yes, no, not given, it will be about 25 degrees Celsius tomorrow. Let's look at yes, no, not given, the weather will be fine tomorrow. The answer is yes. Fine in this context means sunny and pleasant. Therefore, we can find information in the text that shows us that the answer is yes or true. Next, we have yes, no, not given, it will be cold tomorrow. This obviously is no, as the text says it will be warm and not cold tomorrow. We can find something in the text that shows us that the test statement cannot be true. Therefore, the answer is no or false. Finally, we have yes, no, not given, it will be about 25 degrees Celsius tomorrow. We know it will be warm, but nowhere in the text does it state what the temperature will be. We don't have any specific information to confirm or deny this statement. Therefore, the answer must be not given. True and false is simple, right? Not so fast. This is the reason why students find yes, no, not given so confusing. You see, in traditional true-false questions, both question 2 and question 3 would be false. Even if you know a statement to be true or false, unless that information is stated in the reading text, the answer is not given. Let's look at this statement from our first example. The Eiffel Tower is located near the Seine in central Paris. You should pause the video to read through the test text. This statement is correct and true. It's a short walk from the Eiffel Tower to the Seine River. However, since this information is not included in the reading text, the answer is not given. Knowing this difference is the key to doing well on these types of questions. And if you answered yes for number 1 and no for number 3, congratulations! Nice work! Another thing to watch out for is no versus opposite. This sometimes confuses test takers. Let's look at the following IELTS reading text. John has 3 sisters and a brother. If the test question said John has 3 brothers and a sister, this is the opposite of the reading text, and the answer is no. However, the test question does not need to be the opposite of the text to have a no answer. It just needs to contradict it. If the test question said John has 4 sisters, then this is also no, even though it is not the opposite of the text. Okay, let's review. To summarize, here is the difference between yes, no, not given questions. Yes means you can find something in the text that demonstrates the answer is true. No means there's something in the text that shows you the answer cannot be true. And not given means that you can't find anything in the text that shows the answer is true or not true. Thank you for watching Understanding Yes, No, Not Given Questions, Part 1. For more IELTS exam tips, visit us at www.bounceenglish.rocks. Bounce English. Where will your next bounce take you?